Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today we're back on the 64 Beetle and we're just nipping up some bits and pieces on this thing to get it ready for its registration and roadworthy. We've been playing around with the front brakes. We've changed the bearings over. We're doing the tie rod. We're just changing over the tie rod ball joints because they were a bit clapped out. We've obviously done the reaming of the spindles, so we've got those all brand new as well. We've put the guards on, and yeah, she's starting to look like a fairly decent Beetle yet again. We've obviously got the motor to put in, so all this is ready to go. We're going to get the Red Baron out soon, and then we can drop this thing down and get cracking on the motor. And I'm just going to finish up on the front tie rod arms right now. Let's get cracking into it. All right, peoples, have a look. We have a bumper bar on, and we've got indicators and a fuel tank, all the things you need for a growing special Beetle. And yeah, we're going to get a new bumper at some point because this one here's got a few dents in it. But for now, we can't get them unfortunately at the moment. Yeah, they're out of stock. Everyone's got no stock. All right, fellas. Well, we've got the little Scoobs here. How you going, Scoob? What's news? Hey, how you been? I haven't seen you for a while, have you? You doing a good quality control there for Dad?
Oh, is he hassling you, Scooby?
Hey, you've been doing good quality control? All right, excellent stuff. Yes, good girly. Okay, we'll go and see. He's out of the oven, everybody, and he's over here now.
I should get back in the oven, it's freaking cold.
Yeah, we should be in the oven actually. We're getting this motor ready.
Well, you didn't buy flour, so there's no way I was going to go bloody make any more bread, was it? Had to come home and make my own.
That's right. There's Josh's little motor sitting here, getting ready to get rebuilt at some point when the parts come in. And then we're just...
On the way from Wolfsburg.
Yep. We're just putting the final touches on this thing and get this installed today.
Well,
hopefully. We'll see if everything goes to plan. So this is a new manifold that we got from the UK, which is supposed to be a better flowing one.
It looks more interesting.
It does look a little bit more interesting. Obviously the Sonic cleaned carby, you can see how good that came up. And then of course we've got all the KBS parts that we've painted. Yeah, it looks the goods. There's a little Bosch sticker here. I told him he needs Bosch sticker right there, maybe. I don't know. Twin exhaust. It's going to have the whistly sounding exhaust that we all love. Yeah, the good old stocky. The rest of the parts we'll probably install once we've put it in. Yeah.
Yeah, see the rubber seal here sitting on the heater box? So we want to get that the other side of that, and before we go too far.
Well, there you go, guys.
It should go all right. So it's not in yet.
Motor's not in yet, but it's in.
So we have to still push the motor. Can you push the motor towards the gearbox?
Yep.
And just wiggle it. That's it. That's it. Lots of wiggles. Almost there.
A few moments later.
Well, that was definitely a lot easier getting that in and getting it out. Getting it out was a bit of a nightmare, but looks like we're home and hose pretty much, maybe.
So if you find you can't see the pulley, that's why I take the plugs out.
So it's in, but it's not engaged properly, correct?
Yeah. So the flywheel is not happy yet.
Right.
But it's close. So the studs are in the holes, but I can't get the nut on the back.
All the way up, yeah.
So I've got to try and lock the motor side to side and back to front, and this is where it gets all fun.
And you don't turn, you don't go and turn.
Well, you can. So it gets that far out.
Yeah, okay.
So it's on the splines, the teeth, because it's an early model box, late model motor, the flywheel's been ground.
Yeah, so there's
and they might not have done it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So you've got tight tolerance.
Yeah, you've got a tight tolerance and it doesn't want to play the game, so, right, the motor's gone home now, so
okay. Days
of happiness. So don't let the jack off yet.
No.
I'll put the two nuts on the bottom.
You need hands?
Vision.
Vision and hands. You hear that, people?
Hand for the vision.
Visions. As long as those hands aren't doing anything.
No. So can I have a 17mm open render?
A 17mm open ender is going to be.
Please, sir.
Please, sir. Can I some more? 17mm open ender. 17mm Open and
ring ding ding.
that's what I'm getting you.
Yes, boss.
You're getting the ring dinger dinger.
The ring deal. So I don't tighten these up fully, but I pull the motor right to the box. It's actually better to tighten the whole thing up, but you have to come back and tighten it later anyway and get the top bolts in. So
Yeah,
getting the top bolts in now is going to be the mission.
Yeah.
So that jack can go out now, you can lower the jack.
Oh, okay.
It won't fall on me because the bottom studs are in.
Okay.
If it does, I'll be really pissed.
Well, if it does, then I get to keep the U.
Do you want me to write that in my will?
No. All right, guys. So here we go. We've got a few more bits and pieces done to the motor. Obviously, we've got a little bit more to go, but she's looking good.
Okay, so this is the issue.
This is the issue.
This is a 1200 engine tinware thing on a 1600 twin port engine. So this has been, we didn't do this, was the way we got it, but we're using it again. That's the difference in the width of the motor, and so these things don't fit so well with the late model manifold, basically.
Right.
So depth wise, not too bad, but width wise,
A little bit.
it's a little bit awkward here, but it fits. You can make it fit.
Yeah.
Put the covers over it, trim it over it. It might look all right in the end, but
Yeah, cool.
it would have been better to have a 1600 one, which I did in the 56, and then trimmed it to suit the engine bay. Easy to get in.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, still
So
functional.
we've got our little tubes to do.
Yeah.
And distributor wires, a little bit of wiring to clean up, and then we're going to be almost ready to start it. Put the engine lid on, a couple more bits and pieces. I reckon probably one of the next videos we do on this, guys, we'll be probably doing a bit of a test drive, I think. Be very, very close.
Once we get a windscreen.
Well, windscreen, yes. We don't have a windscreen yet, and as you can see at the front here, we have put the headlights in. So they all went in fairly well. And we also the little vents in. We've got one more indicator to do, but apart from that, coming along. What do you reckon, Scooby? Are we doing a good job, mate? Are we doing a good job?
Just feed me.
Yes?
Feed me.
You had your dinner for tonight, so no comment, right? Okay. All right, guys, we'll keep going. And down the rear end here, well, there isn't a lot of progress going on. Look at this mess down here. Look what's going on. We've got a wire convention or something.
No, right, my shrinky tube's already shrunk and I haven't even put it on yet.
Ah, yeah, here we go. We're getting all this. We're just cleaning up the electrical because, you know, it was a little bit dirty. We're hoping to fire this thing up today. We'll see how we go. Yeah, we're not too far off. I'll go and get the guards, eh?
Yeah, may as well.
Do guards next?
Bonnets,
Yeah.
Bonnet. We'll get the bonnet, get the front finish.
Bonnet. Okay, bonnet. All right, we're going to go get the bonnet, fellas, and then we'll bring you back in.